All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're doing well. We have a monumentous occasion here today. Tychus, who I would say is probably my worst character in this game, he's level 15. Let's be honest. It's there. It's literally right there. Can I see how much XP I need to level up? 4,000 XP to level up. This will be my final game on Tychus. Have I learned anything over the course of these years to make me a better Tychus player? Yes. Can I execute any of that in my matches? Abso-fucking-lutely not. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we find ourselves on Warhead Junction today. The friendly team, Tychus, Rhaegar, Lee Ming, Greymane, and Jim Later. The enemy team, Azmodan, Hanzo, Lili, Samro, and Nazebo. I'm going to go for a grenade build in today's match. I like it the most. It is the lowest win rate build for Tychus, and it has been for a while. I kind of wish we saw a little love for it. Because I've never felt confident with my positioning, especially when I'm focusing on like minigun-centric builds, the quarterback talent at level 1 allows me to sit a little bit further back. We see frag grenade. This is the range. You see it? Soak it in. If we get this talent, boom! Look at that increased range. We could throw these grenades all over the place. Friendly team is running it down for the ARAM. Let's see if we can help out at all. The enemy team actually taking that vision above us, so we are just going to take this one. Hanzo stepping up for our adversaries. We move in with a grenade directly into some minigun damage. If I ever say minigun, I'm not talking about the weapon we are holding. That's clearly a super soaker. What I am talking about is our trait. It has a 12-second cooldown. Once we press the button, any shots we fire for the next 3 seconds also strip away percent damage from the enemy team's health bar. So very good against, honestly, everybody, but extra spicy against the enemy team's Azmodan. We managed to push directly into the buildings of our adversaries here without anyone really coming towards us. I assume this is a clone. The real one's right here. I can play around Stamros all day. I'm happy to. Oh, actually, good dodge there, my dude. Good dodge there. We'll turn on the minigun, and the clones are chasing me. Okay, I may have gotten a little too cocky. That's okay. The friendly team's Greymane did move up to the top lane to soak that. Very happy to see it. I love it when people soak XP. That's my favorite thing in this game. Greymane into Azmodan should be relatively okay. Although, if you were trying to min-max, I took the lane that Greymane should be in because he's a better camp clearer than I am. Samro being forced back at least a little bit. We'll hit him with a grenade when he returns as well, and just click on him, honestly. That's our plan. Just click on him. Samuro, if he's playing properly, if he knows all the tricks, if he knows how to return to the base and do all that fun shit, he's going to demolish me. I'm not sure if we've seen examples of that just yet. He was rotating up above me to join in on this fight, so maybe I'll do the same. Looks like Hanzo's in a bit of a predicament, though, and is going to be taken down. Because we don't see Samro, should I just assume that he's taking my camp behind me? Should we go check on that? Let's go check on that. We just hit level 4. We're going to go for... Honestly, I'm going to take Into the Rhythm, because it allows me to heal myself up quite a bit. I'm also going to be taking the mech at level 10, most likely, so don't be surprised by these two combinations. There's a lot of people that think they have counter synergy, but in reality, they synergize very well if... You know, if you go for, that's the stuff, right? Minigun heals you. There's a direct anti-synergy with Into the Rhythm. But if you just take Commandeer Odin and press the button, you get all of your healing from that anyway. I wasn't too sure about my minigun talent choice with Into the Rhythm until I started hitting one of those Samuro clones. And remember, I get full quest credit for attacking one of those. So we can pretty much indefinitely gather stacks very, very easily if he stays in my lane. Li Ming did try to move down here and help us out. I think I did have a grenade there, but that's okay. We're just gonna fall back, take my sippy cup. If either of these guys go for a channel, we can interrupt it at least once, actually booping him back into tower for a little bit of extra damage. If he comes back, I don't have an answer. Hopefully Hopefully the friendly team is able to get stuff elsewhere on the map while all of this is happening. 3 members of the enemy are versus me right now, which means they should be pretty much clear and in the open. I'm going to use my Q just to kite back, throw a grenade on these guys as they're grouping up yet again. Li Ming is on her way to reinforce me, and it looks like Samuro was finally pushed out, at least for the time being. We're going to take melting points at level 7. Frag grenade deals additional damage over time, and we can also use it to deal additional damage to minions, monsters, and mercenaries. It may not actually be all 3 of those, but it is increased PvE damage no matter how you look at it. Good positioning there allows me to get a bunch of stacks for In the Rhythm on that enemy Nazebo. Let's see if he wants to keep trading into me here. Rather than aiming for the heroes, I'm just aiming for the wave. I want to push this thing back. We're not killing the wave in a single grenade throw or anything. We're not at that level. But we do at least scare it a little bit. Good damage right in front of the enemy team's towers. We're going to turn on our Q and chase down Lily with it as well. Jim Raynor with a critical hit secures that kill. We need to be very aware that Hanzo can just shoot me with an arrow that actually just flew right past me there. We did manage to push up directly into the enemy's tier 1 structures. Nazebo is back. Let's make sure we dash away. So our Q ability allows me to lock onto a target and follow them around with it. Basically, once my Q has a target, the position doesn't change. I'm going to be pointing at them, dealing damage. I should probably take the solo lane back from Li Ming. It doesn't seem like it's going very well. We do see the enemy team Samuro get hit by the grenade. Oh, unfortunately, he had another minion swap there. Hopefully, Li Ming can chase him down. Indeed, she can. I can take bot if you want. Smiley face. Look at that smiling Tychus right there. Now I've seen everything, dude. I've never seen Tychus happy once in my entire life. We're going to go for Commandeer Odin. And again, that's so we can lock in our healing at level 13. We're not quite there yet. You don't need to worry about it yet. I warned you about it a little too early, I'll admit. As Azmodan walks towards us with that laser, we just back up. And it doesn't look like Li Ming wants to give up the bottom lane. I guess that's fine. I just wanted to shoot at Samuro as much as I could, to be honest. I wanted those free stacks as much as I could get it. Azmodan's starting to realize that he bit off a little more than he could chew. I'm going to get in the Odin. You think he's right here? Nope. Samuro pushing up behind us, continuing to chase after our Li Ming directly under towers as well. That wasn't even the real Samuro. That wasn't even the real. Wait, is he controlling his illusions? No, he has Blade Storm. Okay. The real Samuro does seem to be above us, traveling to the top of the map using that sewage line. Hey, that just means we have a big-ass mercenary camp walking into this wall. I'm very happy to see that. Next objective coming up in 20 seconds. We see 3 members of the enemy team up top. Nazebo currently missing. He probably just got that camp. And we can assume Azmodan is going to be coming back towards us. Actually, Samuro just took the teleporter back down. He's right above us right now. Interesting. Very interesting. I don't have my ultimate, and Li Ming is playing a little too far back for my liking, so I'm going to reposition. Ooh, big dunk there, actually. I'll just get stacks here. I don't care. It doesn't bother me at all if they pick up the nuke. I mean, they already used 2 on the bottom lane, and look how much good that did them. It's still standing. The friendly team is mostly fighting over one of those central positions. He definitely has vision of me with those minions walking around. Hey, bud. I'm going to early grenade. Keep attacking him. E after him with Q active. And there we go. Enemy Samuro re-emerging. I don't really care. We'll let Li Ming deal with the outfall of that, with the fallout of that. I'm just going to grab this nuke. And oh my god, Hanzo rotating down. Okay, it's getting a little more spicy here then. It's getting a little more spicy. Samuro behind me. We're going to turn on the minigun. Real one ran top. I am one hittable by Hanzo. And Li Ming is here now as well. Or Lili is here now as well. Okay, I leave. I just leave. Hey guys, if it's cool with you, I'll just see myself out. Thank you very much. Hopefully the friendly team manages to get that mid objective at some point. Jim Raynor's been sitting there looking at it for quite some time. Li Ming forced to run away. That was the real Samuro at one point. I don't really care about going in and interrupting. We just got a bunch of stacks there. That's fine. Now we're going to get That's the Stuff at level 13. And this was what I was referring to earlier. There's some people who think there's an anti-synergy here, but all you have to do to get the synergy back is get the Odin. So walk up and attack. Every time we attack, we are cementing more HP for ourselves to have after the end of our minigun duration. We have added an extra 2.88 seconds onto our minigun since we picked up that talent in the early game. Samuro actually opting to move middle and nuke that lane. You guys know I love to see that. It's the least impactful lane on the map. It is the best lane for your enemies to nuke. Even though bottom was open down there, he didn't want to deal with all of that trouble. Now the real Samuro is here. He could swap out of this pretty easily, though, if he wants. Grenade brings him back out of stealth. Unfortunately, I couldn't follow anymore. I was going to keep pushing my lane. Just keep it shoving. Keep it shoving. I'm chilling. Nothing to worry about. Our health is still looking good, especially after that Rhaegar Ancestral. Love to see that. I assume it was Nazebo that took this, but actually Nazebo's on the top end of the map, so he would have had to do quite a bit of running. We shoot 4 times a second, so 87 damage may not seem like a lot on each individual hit, but it adds up quite a lot. Samuro doing some shit behind us that we don't know. He doesn't have his clones, though. I wonder if he knew that I knew that. He will be able to get them before I could finish off that kill, but now Azmodan taking a bit of a beating with Rhaegar coming up to reinforce us. Beautiful. Minigun's almost ready again, so I really want to use it. I'm going to get this wall down so I have a little bit more room to maneuver. Get this wall down. Lily coming in from behind. We were just blinded. Let's Q and just back up. Real Samuro just made a run for it. That's friendly Jim Laner coming down to reinforce us. Real Samuro here as well. Why am I the front line? Why am I the front line, damn it? That is not what I signed up for. We have Lily in range. Grenade as well to deal some extra damage over time. Fuck it, dude. Let's Odin. I'm also going to get Titan Grenade, which means we deal more damage with our grenades. We deal % damage with our grenades now as well. I'm just going to siege this shit down. I'm sick of being here. Get this out of here. Today I learned I outrange towers with Odin. I had literally no idea that that was a thing. Samuro trying to deal some damage to us before jumping out at the top of the screen. We also see the Hyperion coming in for Jim Laner, pushing back those enemies and allowing us to secure the rest of the building. We're level 16 to the enemies 15, almost 16. Nazebo just got middle for free as we were all grouped up down here, and it looks like Hanzo might be trying to do the same up top. Warhead was available down in the bottom lane. I'm going to do the whole map transition up top to see if I could do anything up there. Li Ming, did she interrupt it? Does he still have it? Looks like he still had it. All she had to do was do any damage there, and that would have interrupted it. But she's actually in a great position now. We're just going to come in for the cleanup here with the minigun active to help beat those guys back. And with any luck, we could save the building too. Yes, indeed we can. This would be a great opportunity to boss. We just took down 2 members of the enemy team. We had more people here, but that's okay. We need to remember our grenade does bonus damage to monsters, so if we could just throw our grenade out every time it's off cooldown, it will help to burn this down a little bit faster. Rhaegar's doing a great job of tanking this for the friendly team. Beautiful. Beautiful. All right, we're in. Perfect. This will push top lane better than what the enemy has been able to do to us this entire game. We also have a mercenary camp open up on the path, and the friendly team is pinging that they want to go there. This is excellent. Meanwhile, down in the bottom lane, Samuro does appear to be trying to base race us. If only there was someone that could respond to that isn't here. Great mate on the way now. Okay, perfect. This mercenary camp is going to be moving quite a lot of heft up to the front line for us. We do just barely miss the hit on Hanzo. He actually died to execute damage. A minion somewhere killed him. How did that happen? Maybe a little bit of leftover poison or something. Nazebo trying to hold on to his buildings, but we're not going to let him do it. Firing every single missile we have in his general direction. Asmodan now moving up to not respecting the Tychus, so we move up to disrespect him. This thing's actually moving into core, and we can help it. Damage on Nazebo as he's trying to run away. We grenade and take him down. Let's fucking go. Now full damage onto the building as long as I can do it. Is our healer here? He is, but he's currently getting a kill. And it looks like with this boss, we secured the win. A win on my gold ring Tychus game. I can't believe it. I've lost every game for 2 levels. I've lost every game since Tychus was level 13. And I got MVP! All right. I'm not that upset. I think that went pretty good. Maybe I was overreacting a little bit when I said I didn't learn anything, but there is plenty that I could still do better. That's not what this game is about. This game is about this beautiful gold ring sitting here. And now I never have to play Tychus ever again. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. See you guys again very soon.